Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Liza Lou's Life. Please excuse my background. I am currently in Byron Bay in Australia in a hostel, so if I stop abruptly it's because someone's coming into the hostel and I don't really want to be doing this when they're in there. Anyway, so this video is all about Koh Tao. How do you get to Koh Tao? So we flew from Bangkok to Surat Thani, so you can go from Surat Thani and then get the ferry to Koh Phangan and then get another ferry to Koh Tao, but we ended up doing Koh Sok in between that. So we went from Surat Thani, got a bus to Koh Sok, got a bus back from Koh Sok to Surat Thani, and then we got the ferry to Koh Phangan and then another ferry to Koh Tao. So it was quite a long journey, but it was definitely worth it. So we stayed in Koh Tao for 5 nights. We stayed in the Slumber Party hostel. We did have Deja View hostel booked, but you have to get a motorbike to get up there, or you have to walk 100 stairs to get there, and with all your bags and backpacks it's just not really what we wanted to do. So we ended up just staying at Slumber Party the whole time, which was a really nice hostel and I would recommend it. It was really clean, it was nice, they had barbecues on a few nights, it was really sociable, like we met a few girls there. It's also on the beachfront, so we could just go into the sea, which was so nice as well. So what did we get up to there? There's the Koh Tao bar crawl, which I highly recommend doing. It happens twice a week. I can't remember what days it is, but I'll put them here. And it costs this much. The bar crawl was so good. So you basically start off at this place where there's like all these fire dancers and like fire throwers, which are like so cool, and you get a free bucket there. So you like socialize and mingle with everyone, and then you all walk together as a group to the drag queen show, which is so good. Me, Amy and Ellie actually ended up going on the drag show and like getting involved with the drag queens, which was quite fun because we actually like dressed up and it was just such a laugh. And then you go on to 2 other bars, but we only ended up going to 1 other bar because those buckets that they give you are lethal. Like you have no idea how much alcohol they put into them. So yeah, just be careful when you drink them, because if you're like me who gets drunk very quickly and easily, then just 2 of them you can end up being too drunk. So maybe stick to beers if you're like that. So yeah, so we actually ended up only going to 1 other place. It was such a nice night, it was so much fun, I really enjoyed it. And then the day after we went on a snorkeling trip for Amy and Ellie's birthday, where we actually saw turtles, which was so cool. And we also saw lots of other marine life. We actually had a slide on board our boat, so we actually ended up jumping off that and going on the slide, which was like so much fun. Another day I went scuba diving, which again was really good, but I didn't see any turtles on the scuba dive. I just saw marine life, so maybe it's worth just going snorkeling and not doing scuba diving there. I've heard the scuba diving is meant to be really good. Maybe it was because it wasn't like their prime time, so I'm not really sure. Just maybe research into that. I went scuba diving with octopus, which were quite nice, but there was a lot of people on board the boat and I probably would have preferred it if it was a bit of a smaller boat and like less people, because it was a bit stressful when you were like getting in and out of the water, because there was like maybe 100 people and like there was only 1 guide for like 4 people, but I just found it a bit too jam-packed and it was a bit stressful, so I maybe wouldn't go with them. Maybe look into going with somebody else who's a bit smaller. That's just my personal opinion, maybe other people like them, but yeah. And then another thing to do there is to go and get a massage. Me and Amy did this one day, which was so nice, and that day I also got my hair cut, so I will put a picture of what my hair looked like before. Oh, it looks so bad because it was so long. I got it cut short to this, and as you can see that was a massive change. Like I've never ever had my hair that short in my life. It's actually kind of grown out now because it's been like quite a few months since I was in Koh Tao. That was a lot of fun. She grabs my hair at the back and she's like, "Are you ready?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she just cuts it, and then she like holds my hair and she's like dangling it, and she's like, "That's all your hair." And I was like, oh my god, like, but she did such an amazing job. She really like thinned out my hair, which is what I wanted because my hair's so thick. And yeah, I was so happy with the outcome. So yeah, if you're fancying getting a haircut there, then I also recommend doing that. I'll put her location where she was here, and then also where the Slumber Party is, like down the road, you can do yoga. So I did yoga for 1 evening and it was just so nice and relaxing. So that is everything we got up to in Koh Tao. now. I had loads of content for this video, but I don't know why or how, what happened, but I've somehow managed to lose a lot of my videos of Thailand, so I'm really sorry. But anyway, I hope the videos that I do have and the pictures are worth the watch, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I would highly recommend visiting Koh Tao. It is such a cool little island. People kind of forget about it. They kind of tend to go to Koh Phangan and Koh Samui, but I definitely, Koh Tao was my favorite place of the whole Thailand islands. It's just so nice and cute, and I could definitely picture myself living there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.